loves, it's Sam. So today I'm going to be doing my Invisalign update number 3. Is that what I'm on? Number 3 or number 4? I can't remember. So I was super fortunate to get treatment from Invisalign, and I am sharing my journey with you guys here on YouTube, also on my blog, just to kind of show you guys everything that goes along with Invisalign, my experiences, what I'm going through, how it feels, just to kind of keep track of my journey and then let you guys know a little bit more about it as well, in case you are thinking about Invisalign and have been kind of nervous or, you know, just kind of wondering more about it. Now you can watch me and see exactly what I go through. I am now on tray 8, so I have been doing it now for, I think it's been about 3 months, and I have noticed a really noticeable difference. I will say, with all of my other trays, I was noticing my teeth, like this one specifically, was going back more, like just kind of not sticking out as much, just kind of going flatter. With the latest tray, which is number 8, as soon as I put it on, I was like, whoa, this feels weird. And it's definitely moved my tooth where it feels like it's more crooked again. And I think what it's doing, I don't know, I have no idea if this is true or not, but from what I can just feel and what I look when I see in the mirror, what's going on with my hair? It's kind of coming out more this way, and I think what it's doing is pulling it out so that it can come back in and then go back over. You know what I mean? So up until now, I have felt like each tray, I feel like, oh, they look straighter and straighter. This has been the first tray where I'm like, oh, I think one tooth actually looks more crooked. But the rest of them, I still have noticed a huge difference. Just, I mean, especially this one. This is almost all straight right here. This one, I feel like still kind of hasn't really done much at all. These two, I've definitely noticed a huge difference up until this last tray where I feel like now this is getting a little bit more pokey outy. The bottom ones, I've definitely noticed a huge difference with these 3 as well. Up until now, you do get a little bit of a kind of uncomfortable feeling when you put in your new trays. I have 49 trays, so I'm on tray 8 of 49, so I still have, 41 to go. But it has gone by really, really quickly. I was honestly thinking that it was just going to be I was going to watch the days counting for the next tray, and sometimes I'm like, whoa, I think I need to change my tray. It goes by so quickly. Up until now, the trays, they're a little bit uncomfortable. You definitely get some discomfort for usually 2 days, but it's nothing that is horribly terrible, super painful up until this tray. And it's all with this front tooth. And my bottom teeth were really sore on this tray as well. But this tray was probably the most uncomfortable tray that I've had yet. It was really quite painful with this front tooth, especially to take it off, because I feel like it just kind of fit in a different angle than normal. So I was having a really difficult time taking out the tray when it was time to eat. It was just really, really sore, and it was catching because I couldn't get this side out. So it was really pulling on that tooth. There was a couple times where I was like, oh my gosh, did my tooth come out with this tray? Which obviously it didn't, but it was definitely really sore. I got a little bit of a headache. I'm not going to say it wasn't painful. It was painful this time. But now it's fine. It did last a little bit longer than normal. I think it was maybe 4 days of kind of a decent amount of pain. Even today, it's quite sore to bite into a sandwich. I'm kind of having to bite on this. The back teeth never really hurt. It's usually always the front teeth. So to bite into a sandwich or bite into something like a carrot, it's just, I can't even bite into a carrot unless I do it from the back of my mouth. So it definitely has been uncomfortable with this tray. However, I definitely feel like it's moved this tooth quite a bit. And then of course my bottom teeth as well. And I have noticed with this tray, it's just fitting a little bit differently, but I do have a little bit more of a lisp. I've noticed I've had a lot more spit in my mouth, and my lips have been ridiculously dry. Just because it's pushed that tooth out that little bit more, I'm having a hard time closing my mouth. And it was funny because yesterday we were driving in the car, and Jay was like, why are you buttoning your lips? Are you in a bad mood? And I said, no, I'm trying to keep my mouth closed because I feel like I really have to really try hard to keep my mouth closed, just because it has pushed that tooth out a little bit more. Whether it's pushed it out or pushed it back in, either way my teeth are moving, and I know that in the end, whether they have to push out a little bit more to eventually come back in, it's working. If there's movement, I'm feeling it, and it's like, it's a kind of an addictive pain because you're just like, it's working, my teeth are gonna be straight, this is so exciting. So even though this week has been uncomfortable, I'm still so happy that I am doing this. It has been the best experience so far. I feel so much more confident to smile. You guys will notice, I'm sure, in my thumbnails and my pictures. Even though they're not straight yet, I feel like I just feel so much better. And I feel like they are, you know, looking better in pictures, but not only do they look a little bit better in pictures, but I feel better because I know I'm doing something about my smile. And it's like, yeah, I've got crooked teeth, but you know what? They're not going to be crooked forever. I haven't got any sores in my mouth. I kind of have gotten to the point now where it's like, oh my goodness, I have to brush my teeth again. Like, I'm kind of at that point now where I really pick and choose when I'm gonna eat, because I don't want to have to like take a little snack and then have to go and brush my teeth and clean my trays just for like one little thing. So usually, instead of snacking all throughout the day, I'll just have my 3 main meals. But then occasionally, you know, you do have a snack and then you have to brush them. But I have been keeping up on my brushing and my flossing and keeping my trays nice and clean. I've been using Polident. I've also been using another cleaner, which I don't have right now, but I'll put a link down below to it, which is really awesome for when I'm going out and about, because I was finding it kind of a pain to like keep my trays clean when I was out and we were eating. And so this is just like a little pump, and it's not like anything that you have to soak. So I will leave a link below to it because it has been a little bit more convenient, and it does leave your trays feeling really, really fresh. But I do use my normal Polident to clean my trays when I'm just at home. And they keep it really nice and clean, very fresh. I don't get any buildup or any gunk or anything like that. My attachments are still all on. None of them have popped off, so that's been really, really good. And I will say, when I first got my attachments on, I still felt like little crumbs of cement all over my teeth, which was really uncomfortable and drove me insane, and I was constantly like licking at it. All of those little like cement crumbs, or it's like a filling material, but it feels like cement. Those have all worn off, so it's just the attachments that I feel now, but no like little residue around the attachments. So that's a good point to keep in mind, that if you are feeling that little kind of like residue around the attachments, it will go away eventually, don't worry, because that was like the biggest annoyance that I had when I first got my attachments. I instantly was like, am I gonna feel these little crumbs forever? And she's like, no. So they're not there anymore, so that's good. But overall, like I said, it's been a great experience so far. The pain that you do get for the first few days of changing out your trays is so well worth it. And I cannot thank Invisalign enough for this experience and this opportunity. If you have been thinking about getting Invisalign and you're feeling uncomfortable with your smile, I highly recommend going and getting a consultation. Don't just trust the first person you go to, because I actually had quite a few consultations in my life about Invisalign, and I've had a few people say, no, you're not a candidate. So I think it really does depend on the orthodontist. If you do go and get a consultation and you don't like what they have to say, I definitely recommend going and trying another one. Do your research, see if they have reviews online or pictures, but I really do think it's all up to the orthodontist. I'm so glad that I have mine, because I just have been so happy with this experience and my results so far. So keep watching. If you want to check out my other vlogs of my Invisalign kind of journey, I will leave those below, and I will also leave my latest blog post journey of kind of like the pictures. I think it was like tray 1 through 5, so that you guys can see the difference of how they've changed throughout the time. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you do find this helpful. I really want to say thank you guys to all of you, because I feel like you have been so sweet and kind and uplifting and supportive of this journey, and I love every single time that I post a picture of my smile and you guys are all so nice about it, saying that you notice a difference and it's looking really awesome. And I really appreciate that, because this has been the most exciting thing of my year, and it's just so nice that you guys are embracing it just as much as I am, because it's just such a huge deal, and I'm just so thankful. So thank you guys again for all of your positive comments and everything, because it means so much to me that you guys are just as excited as I am. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new, if you're just coming from searching Invisalign. Please subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy my videos. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, and my blog samschuerman.com. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Bye! I'll see you in my next video.